Few things rival the outdoor explosion of color during the fall. And it's not just the leaves on the trees. We know our gardens, our flower beds, they can put on quite a show. So today we prove you don't need to be an expert green thumb. You just need to have friends at Wilson's Garden Center. Horticulturist Shelly Berry McDaniel joining us along with her entire greenhouse today. So thank you, Shelly, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so I want to first mention your customers. I mean, they love you. They know what you guys can do for them, and it's proven year after year. In your Consumer's Choice Award winner, I mean, 11 years in a row? That's pretty cool.
Yes, we're very honored and we're proud to receive that award. It does mean a lot.
Yeah, and it comes from the people who you interact with every day, and I think that's one of the coolest parts about it. So lots of people believe kind of planting season, at least, is over. Not true, right?
No. Best time to plant in the fall.
And what are you talking about when you say plant? Are we talking like vegetables, trees, bushes? Like what is a good time, or what's good to plant this time of year?
It's perfect to put in trees, shrubs, a lot of perennials. A lot of people are putting in mums, and we do have a perennial mum, which is kind of fun. So you can plant it this year. It comes back next year.
I want to point the tree that you're talking about behind us. Brand new?
This particular variety, Temple of Bloom, is brand new this year. It's a dwarf variety. 7 sunflower is the common name, but it blooms this time of year. Great pollinator, hummingbird attractor, and then the white flowers will drop, and then the stems turn to that beautiful red shade.
And those are so, I feel like, you know, you're seeing more people kind of go out of that comfort zone. You, for a long time, I feel, saw everybody putting the evergreens, the birch, or whatever in their yard, and now you're seeing a lot more of this. I mean, are people coming and asking you, like, you know, what's a good blooming tree?
Right, they want something different. And yeah, this is really unique. You mentioned birches. This also gets that exfoliating bark like a birch, but not so big, so best of both worlds.
All right, Shelly. It is fall. It is time to decorate. Let's go to the bottom and look at some of the cool things you have too. I always want to point out that you guys don't just sell plants, right? You sell kind of everything that goes along with it. So you've got some, like cornucopias of pumpkins. That's what I'm going to call those.
Right. All kinds of fun pumpkins, the different colors, you know, greens, some peachy colors. The warty pumpkin is really fun.
I said that's hard to carve. I just wanted to warn people, but it is really cool looking. So too, when we talk about mums, I noticed you said kind of planting. We always tend to get kind of the hanging baskets of mums, but are they always good to kind of plant in the yard? Do they last longer that way?
Well, the perennial mum, like I mentioned, it will come back next year, but they do tend to do a little bit better in the ground. But any mum, if you put it in a container, you want to put it on your front porch, that's fine. Just make sure you water enough.
Okay, they need water. These, you guys have these, and they're not just Indian corn. I think that's what they call them, right? And they kind of, you guys do a lot of decorating with things.
We do. We have corn shocks, straw, everything to adorn your front porch just to bring on fall season.
I love this. I didn't know if they were going to get a close up. I wasn't just trying to hold and pose with this cornucopia of leaves. That's my word of the day. Other things, Shelly, you've got a lot of things to plant. I notice some kind of like already bags of bulbs. Is that a good time too?
Fall is the time to think about spring also. You know, you can put your bulbs in. Tulips, a lot of people love tulips. You put those in the fall, and then it's a nice surprise in the spring.
So you want to plant those things in the fall? Even when's kind of the cutoff date we're looking at?
With the bulb type things, you know, now is the time. This next month, you have plenty of time to get those in the ground. Okay,
so about the next month, you kind of want to get to your planting. And inside, are any of these indoor plants or things you want to bring in?
Well, we do have our house plants. National Indoor Plant Week is coming up, and I mean, there are all these studies about the benefits of plants, particularly indoors, and people are a little afraid of indoor plants, you know, not just outside, but there is a plant for every person's need. The plant there on the end, this mother-in-law tongue, I think you can do anything to that and it'll still thrive.
That's perfect for me. Great, good to know. And also, I'm kind of looking at this other tree that you have here. What is this?
This is actually in the holly family. It loses its leaves, so then all you see is the cornucopia of berries. This is a newer variety with the orange berries. It's in the Goblin series, so really just something different.
Something different. You guys are very big on education. Shelly, you even offer classes. What are some of those like?
We do a lot of in-house classes, so a lot of our staff will give those, but we also partner with the folks with soil and water or the county extension service. So more educational type classes that way, but we also do fun stuff like we'll have a gentleman come in and does the painting, or we do flower pounding, just the whole gamut of whatever you might want. And you can check our website to see, you know, what's coming up next.
And you do also have a landscape plant sale going on right now, so people can take advantage of that, right?
Yeah, $20 off of every 100 on trees, shrubs, and most perennials.
All right, so go in, get it all, great-gardeners.com, or you can go see them in person. They're on Lambs Lane in Newark. It is Wilson's Garden Center. Thank you, Shelley.
Thank you.